Hello everyone, welcome to our special podcast session today. I, Asha Yadav, is thrilled to be your host for the day as we delve into the exciting world of innovative skill-based learning. Today, we are going to explore the groundbreaking initiatives happening at the Center of Innovation Skill-Based course under the aegis of Open Learning Development Center, Department of Distance and Continuing Education, School of Open Learning, Campus of Open Learning, University of Delhi. Today we are going to shine a spotlight on our cybersecurity innovative skill-based course launched by OLDC under Department of Distance and Continuing Education, Campus of Open Learning, University of Delhi, along with our knowledge partner ThinkCyber. Let me give you a very brief introduction of our knowledge partner, ThinkCyber. It is an Israel-based company with a team of cybersecurity professionals in information and operation technologies having its global presence in more than 25 countries. Today we have with us Ms. Anuradha Chaudhary, CEO of ThinkCyber India. She has over a decade of expertise in higher education, corporate relations and education technology. So whether you are a seasoned professional looking to upskill your talent or someone just starting your journey into the world of cybersecurity, this course has something to offer to everybody. And today we are going to uncover the secrets behind the success, innovative teaching methods and what is the impact of this course on your global learning and career path. So once again, welcome to the podcast, Anuradha.
Thank you, Asha.
So can you just give us a brief introduction about what exactly this cybersecurity course is going to cover?
So first of all, thank you very much. I, on behalf of ThinkCyber family, I'm very privileged and have got this opportunity to take ThinkCyber to SOL Delhi University's campus and talk to our students, faculties, everybody about what we have, on the platform to provide. So ThinkCyber, as you have rightly mentioned, is a cybersecurity company. It was founded by David Schiffman, and he has started working with Israeli defense, public sector, private sector, providing solutions and cybersecurity training to them. After that, they realized around 2016 that this space is growing very rapidly towards the privatization as well, wherein private corporates, organizations, they are also in requirement of cybersecurity trained people. And then in 2016 they launched this course which is accessible for the general public, for anybody who is looking at upskilling or reskilling. There are a lot of professionals all across the globe, and where they are looking for brushing up their skills and start a new career in cybersecurity, where this training program comes handy. At the same time, people, those who are already associated with IT related fields, and they want to have an upskilling program wherein they add on some skill sets to their already existing profiles, and that's how this comes handy. Globally, when we talk about cybersecurity, the country that we can tell that is pioneering into this field is Israel, and we are very happy to have this initiation from the parent company. At the same time, up till now, we have been able to take it to various countries, and in India we started 2 years back with a very clear focus of providing cybersecurity trained workforce, and that is how this is the reason that we are here and we have introduced this training program.
Perfectly. Can you tell me, as far as I know, the domains which you are touching is Python, and starting from very scratch and moving up to the highest level of cybersecurity. Yes. So I think the technical background, although it is an additional advantage, but I don't think it's very mandatory. I guess someone who has a keen interest in cyber can also be a part of this course. Am I right?
Absolutely right. See how it happens in cybersecurity, and you already being the faculty who's related to this field can vouch for it, that generally we have seen IT or IT related fields. Cybersecurity is very different from coding and typical IT traits and backgrounds. In cybersecurity, it is very important for us to go through certain languages, at the same time certain tools and technologies, but it is not mandatory to have an IT only background. any student or anybody who have a keen interest or have a basic understanding of how softwares, computers, technology, IT work can easily make their career in cybersecurity for one specific reason, and which is clearly depicted in this training program, and which is we take them in a very systematic journey wherein we start from the scratch. We build up on their cybersecurity skill sets with introduction to cybersecurity, basic Linux and Python fundamentals, which is very much required to understand the languages of servers, to give them the right foundation. ThinkCyber's cybersecurity program, we have put together 7 levels, out of which there is a bundled program of 3 levels, which we always advise people to go through, those who are beginning with their career in cybersecurity. Every level is 2 months. And at level 1, as I mentioned, these are the 3 main modules that we have. After the completion of that, we move on to the next level, which is network research. Again 2 months. And then at level 3, there is a specialization among the major 3 domains of cybersecurity, which is digital forensics, penetration testing, and SOC analyst.
And of course, as I can see that each level has 2 months of time. So yes. I guess that is a good enough time for someone, to get acquainted with the skills.
Absolutely.
There will be no lagging behind and things like that. Absolutely. So those who are from non-IT background do not have to worry that how will they catch up, the major concern that how will they catch up with the speed. But since it is 2 months, I guess it's enough time to gain a skill. And since it is divided into levels, so each time the level is increasing, the person is already prepared with the previous level.
For example, some people come from MBA background also, again with basic understanding. So how we help them that there is a lot of scope in enterprise solutions and pre-sales and front-ending sales in cybersecurity as well.
That's really good. So basically, as I can see that you have cleared out some misconception that doing a cybersecurity course does not necessarily means you are becoming an hacker or an ethical hacker.
Absolutely not.
Other openings.
And it is also not tough, provided you are consistent. Consistency is very important, and whatever is the support required from our side, we always give it. At the same time, if we see that if some students are lacking, because everybody has their own pace in a group, we always give them extra classes, extra attention to make sure that everybody starts at the same time and finishes at the same time. And that is why no student fails with us. We make sure that everybody passes. Because see, this is again a myth, ma'am. What happens is, for example, there comes a person who is not from IT background and they say, even if I take admission, what is the guarantee that I'm able to finish the program?
Definitely.
So we have had enough examples in the past working with non-IT people and making sure that they have as better marks and performance as IT people also. Getting them internships, getting them jobs also. So we have prepared them to the level that they are giving interviews for the similar profiles with IT students only.
And along with the certification bearing the logo of SOL also and University of Delhi, which is in itself an institute of repute. So I guess that this is going to be a great certification course.
I think, ma'am, for the first time in India, this is happening that, we have been able to brought in obviously only because of the partnership that we have got with SOLDU, that and the thought leadership that has gone into it, making sure that we bring something which is very unique and best in the quality, global standards. So what the Delhi University student is learning on and the platform they're using, a student based out of US is also doing it, Australia, Japan, so any developed country.
So a global standard course. Yes,
a global standard course. And when coming to India, and to make it more India acceptable in corporate and to get a job with having a Delhi University logo and their support. So this is happening for the first time. So it's a lot of credibility that is already associated with this. So learning as well as from a job point of view also, We are making sure that no stone is unturned.
Because obviously, apart from the ThinkCyber team, the team from Open Learning Development Center (TDEC) is also working along with
Yes.
the ThinkCyber, and we make sure that all the required global standards are delivered to the students. So, can you put a little light on the fees and the eligibility criteria?
So the fee, as we have seen, cybersecurity is a new field which is backed by a lot of technology. A proper good cybersecurity program has to be run on a cyber range. If there is no cyber range, there is not a proper cybersecurity training program.
Definitely.
And we say proper because we have to get a job at the end of the day, or we have to become a proper consultant at the end of the day, or we have to train. Cybersecurity is in a very high demand. At the same time, very high paying field also. So any professional in cybersecurity starts at a better salary as other fields in IT or non-IT. Coming back to the fee structure, as I mentioned, and as compared to the other 6 months training programs in cybersecurity, even they are not internationally recognized, we have kept the fee at a very, very affordable price. For Delhi University students, we have priced it at 50,000 plus 18% GST, which comes around to be 59,500, which can also be paid in 6 monthly installments.
Oh.
So we are giving this leverage to students because they do not have to take any student loan or any kind of a stress that they have to pay the fee. So it's like you can just pay one installment and then can start with this program, and as you progress month on month, you can easily pay us. And we also have this opportunity of providing them internships, paid internships also.
That's really
so in a
good.
lot of cases what we have seen, so the amount that students have already invested, they have been able to make
ROI
more
in the
than
internship
yes
models,
during the training,
internship.
and we like to provide this opportunity to all of our students. At the same time, with or without paid internship, we always have a handy job at the completion of this training program.
Oh, that's really good. So basically, a student is getting a very good package, because I, being from a computer science background, I can totally understand that the depth of the course is very important. So can you just elaborate that how ThinkCyber, how this course works on balancing the theoretical concepts and giving them a real hands-on also?
Right, it's a very good question. So as we have seen, theory is the same. Be it ThinkCyber, be it XYZ or ABC, the concept is the same. The only thing that differentiates us or any company from basic to best is the platform or the practical. It has to be a simulated environment. So for example, if tomorrow if I want to be an astronaut, so I will have to go into a simulated environment.
Definitely.
Because I cannot just go in the space and practice there. Similarly, if I have to be a locomotive driver, so I'll have to be sitting in a simulated train to learn to handle it. Similarly in airplane. Similarly, if tomorrow I want to be a soldier, I need to know how to handle a gun. Unless I don't go through that practice, I can never be a soldier. I can never be put in a combat field. Similarly, cybersecurity is also, it's not a job, it's safeguarding our digital assets, safeguarding our country, safeguarding and making sure that I am safeguarding this. So this is the things that that's running in a cyberologist. So we have coined the term cyberologist, which has not been existing for a very long time in cybersecurity. A cyberologist is only thinking that I will make sure that things are happening fine. Only when the cyberologist has a practical hands-on or have handled those situations in cybersecurity, only then they can learn.
Definitely.
So the platform we have, we call it Cyberium. Cyberium works on a patented technology which is Specto. Specto provides us a cloud-based cyber range. Every student of ours is given a separate license of it, so they have their own cyber range.
Oh.
for this duration, and they have endless opportunities to go however practical as possible, wherein with the help of lots and lots of data on normal web, dark web, they have been able to simulate cyber situations.
Yes. The real time.
Yes, real-time cyber situations. So our students are getting trained on simulated real-time cyber situations.
That's really, I mean, that's seriously amazing.
It is very important in cybersecurity that it has to be practical. If it is not practical,
there is no skill if it's not practical.
Because if I'm a company and if I want to hire a penetration tester, I need somebody who can do the job. I have no time, I'm not going to give money if I have to train them.
Definitely.
On the job, if you're not trained or if you are not properly trained, it takes you a very long time. Neither you get the same kind of salaries or exposure or promotions. So it slows your cybersecurity professional journey. The beauty of, so the LMS name is Cyberium, and Cyberium is backed by a patented technology of ThinkCyber, which is Spectre. What Spectre does is, it simulates the cyber situations as per the modules, as per the topics, and whatever is happening today. So it never gets obsolete. It constantly keeps on updating. So this is only the first program in India which automatically gets updated every day, because cybersecurity, what was happened yesterday is not relatable today, and what is happening today will not be relatable tomorrow. It
Definitely.
Changes every second.
Exactly.
So one thing is also important, that the kind of program that we are choosing, is it updated, is it relatable, or is it of my use as on today, or was it planned and curriculum was set like some time back or years back, and they are constantly
running the same curriculum. Exactly.
Which this does not happen in cybersecurity. So this is also the most important stark difference between cybersecurity and any other field of IT or any other training programs. We give students a separate license for everybody, and of this LMS license, what they can expect is all the modules and their downloadable curriculum, which is available to them throughout this training program, and we certainly can provide them after that also. Pre-recorded videos by David Shipman himself. It's already a part of the LMS. After LMS curriculum, we have labs. Every module has multiple labs and lab solutions. After that, we have a live class by an Indian instructor on a daily basis. It happens generally in the evenings to accommodate students going to colleges as well as working professionals also. So it's a 1-hour class every day. And after that, we have projects, and your faculty is going to monitor everything. So it's a self-paced program, because once the class is over, students will have to spend some time on their own practice and prepare themselves. So here exams does not happen once. Every module has its own exam, and only when you clear the exam, you move on to the next module. So you do not miss on anything.
Definitely, and that gives your understanding to the us also, that whether the student is following up with the curriculum or not, are they lagging behind or any such things.
So we have a very practical tools that tells us the progress of every student on a daily basis, as well as the group, and we can always see how is everybody performing, and making sure if somebody is lacking somewhere, we intervene and we make sure we give them extra classes. So after every module, we have 2 scenario situations. So after labs, projects, mini scenarios also we have. So scenarios are the real-time cyber breaches that we provide students to practically handle a cyber attack. So for example, at module 1, the average time for a scenario ranges from 40 minutes to 1 hour. It goes up to 1.5 to 2 hours, the cyber breaches situation at various levels. And before that also, as a part of their curriculum, we have mini scenarios ranging from 15 to 20 minutes to prepare them well, and they have to systematically do everything, and then they come on to the next module. So put together, we have 10 cyber breach situations to take them from level 1 to level 3, and these are the evaluation criteria for the students.
So obviously that's really good to know, and they have available resources, and they have videos, okay, and the classes which are taken by a trainer, they are also recorded.
they're also recorded.
Okay, so in
live
case
classes,
you miss,
in case you miss. Also, if you have any kind of lags or queries, you can always have a one-to-one session, which is not chargeable. We always encourage our students to connect with their faculties. We always create WhatsApp groups so that everybody is connected with each other, faculties as well as students. So we want to create that kind of an environment because it's so practical that everybody has to learn from each other. They need to communicate and ask questions.
So it's a really amazing thing because they have videos, like they have self-paced videos like the other platforms. Plus they have a trainer-led classes because for the Indian students, sometimes the self-paced videos are not that understandable. So the trainer is there to make that clear. And still, if you have doubt, you can go for the one-to-one
And
sessions.
from time to time, we have classes from David also, which he takes straight from Israel.
Can you elaborate a little about the timings of the classes, or maybe how much hours given for a week?
So ideally, we conduct a 1 hour class daily.
Okay.
In the evenings, and the classes starts from 5 o'clock for 1 hour going. The last batch is somewhere around 9:30. Making sure, because this is the time where most of the people taking admission, they get free either from their colleges or from their work or from their household chores. Even we have females, and they have been a part of our batches. So it is a time which is suitable for everybody. Apart from that, however, anybody wants to take some sessions, so they
and then they have all those. So can you share some testimonials of the previous batches, like you have been running from so much time?
Yes, so I have few examples. So I'll start with this female student that we have with us. So I will not take her name, but she has worked for 7 to 8 years in the industry before, and after that she has taken, because of she got married and have kids, moved outside of India. She has a gap of 10 years. But as related to ITES, she always had a keen interest, and now she was really willing to start her career in cybersecurity. So after 10 years of gap, she came back to India, and she has evaluated a couple of programs, and she took part in 6 months of training program and has mastered in penetration testing. After that, she is willing to go for SOC also, and as per her, this is the best course that she has, because again, after doing this, she does not require to do any 2-3, which she has already done before. Then she realized if she would have done this previously, she didn't require that.
Exactly. Yes. It would have been a saver of money as well and time as well.
There's another student of ours, so a very, very bright kid, and he's graduated from a tier 1 college of engineering. COVID, he lost his job. And then again, as we have recently seen, IT field is having a lot of layoffs, and people are now moving towards newer technology, whether it is cyber or blockchain or cloud or AI, ML. He took admission with us, and only after 2 months in this training, he got an opportunity for a 6 months of internship with Mahindra Defense, paid internship. That time he got 20,000 rupees per month. Continued his training as well as internship phenomenally, and then later he was absorbed by the company in VAPT. Now he is working in Mumbai headquarters of Mahindra Defense, and for him, he's very happy now that what he wanted to achieve, he has done it with one of the best companies in India that can give you the work in cybersecurity. I believe this thing brings me and brings our entire team a lot of happiness. If we are able to positively impact somebody's life, can get them the right learning, which can help them to start their right career. So it's all about completing the loop. In India, especially in cybersecurity or similar trainings, we have seen people are not completing the loop, which is very important. Even after you train these younger generation, it is very important to give them the right first exposure of a job or an internship. And because a lot of times they themselves cannot explore or understand the real requirements of the industry, and if you're able to do that, and then they do wonders.
Definitely.
Yeah, so this is our main focus with ThinkCyber.
So thank you so much, Anuradha. It was a very enlightening session
Thank you
for
so
me
much.
as well.
Thank you very much for
and
having me.
It's an great opportunity to get associated with you. So I'll just summarize a little about what we have discussed. So with ThinkCyber, our Center of Innovation Skill-Based Learning, OLDC, DDC, Soul and Coal, University of Delhi, has launched a course on cybersecurity, which actually touches all the areas, starting from the very scratch, starting from the Python basics of cyber, moving towards the network research, and then giving a specialization into VAPT or SOC or forensics, digital forensics. For this whole bundle of course, the minimum eligibility is 10th and 12th pass, and you should be pursuing some graduation. Technical background is not very much required, although it is very desirable if you have, but it's not very much required. Also, the technical specification which you require at your home to do this course is a laptop and a good internet connection. You do not have to download any software. You can simply go to the browser, log into the LMS and do the course. So you have self-paced videos, you have trainer-led classes, you have modules, and then you have practical sessions also. Apart from all this whole bundle, a great course on cybersecurity along with the recognition of OLDC, DDC, University of Delhi, Soul Coal. So you are going to have a complete bundle, a well-recognized certificate, and that whole bundle comes just for 50,000 plus 18% GST. That comes out to be 59,000, and that can also be paid into an equal installments of 6 months. And yes, they provide a paid internship once you complete the course. So I think more or less this whole amount comes back in the internship period only. This certificate is globally recognized. You have a score which can be showed globally, right? So that means you're not limited to the companies of India. You can get a global presence. And since ThinkCyber is already having a global presence, they have global clients. So maybe you end up with a global company also, depending on your level of expertise which you gain after the course. So that was a very enlightening session, Anuradha, and thank you for sparing time for us.
Thank you very much for your time.
I hope students would have got a very clear idea from today's discussion. So the registration of course have already been started on the SOL website. You can visit the website, you can register yourself, and the course is going to start from March 15.
Yes. So we are hoping to have maximum participation. We are always available. Asha ma'am's team is there, we are there. Anybody who has any kind of query, we are going to be having specialized days where you can walk in. Our team is going to be there if you want to have one-on-one sessions, have your queries or doubts. We are always here to help you. Cybersecurity provides in India maximum number of jobs to come, and it's never going to go away. This field is growing so phenomenally in India and as well as abroad. So this is the right time to choose the right kind of training and start your career in cybersecurity. Definitely. All the best to you.
And we have our helpline numbers on the website itself. We have helpline email IDs, and you can just walk into the OLDC Center and North Campus and get your queries resolved. So we hope a good participation from you all. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.